So if you're a Christian who really wants to get married, I think this word is really going to bless you. So the closer I get to Jesus, the more a healthy desire to be married only grows in me. And I started to realize, it's not lust, it's not idolatry, it's none of that. I've let the Lord deal with those things in my life. And the closer to Jesus I get, it would only grow, only burn hotter. Like, Lord, what is this? I don't get it, because I've tried to give it back to you. I've tried to be like that hardcore apostle. I'm gonna be like Paul. I don't need a wife. I'm never getting married. But it wouldn't change, and I meant it. I've tried all that with the Lord. You probably have too, because you're like, I don't even want this anymore if it's not gonna happen. You do all those silly things with God when you're not really sure why you feel what you feel, or if you're supposed to feel it or not. Check it out. Paul said that marriage is literally a depiction of how Christ loves the church, okay? So marriage is the highest form of love, according to God, all right? Called the bride of Christ for a reason. The wedding supper of the Lamb, all right? So now Jesus, the way he experiences love, though, is platonic. But check this out. When you become a Christian, your spirit is joined with his. And you often start to experience his desires if you're abiding in him. All right, that's the goal as a Christian. So if you're getting closer to Jesus, he who was joined unto the Lord is one spirit, Paul wrote to the Corinthians. If you're really getting to know him and his desires are starting to become yours, if you delight thyself in the Lord, he will give thee the desires of thy heart, the Bible says. You're going to start to experience his longing to be married to the bride of Christ, because that hasn't happened yet. The wedding of the Lamb, the marriage of us to God, united for all of eternity, it has not happened yet. Jesus is longing for that. Still, right now at this very moment, on the throne. So if you're one with him, and he's experiencing that, that is why you're experiencing this longing in your heart that is beyond words. It's beyond lust. It's beyond carnality. You want to be unified with somebody in a very deep, intimate way that comforts you in a way that you feel nothing else can. Even when you just go and pray to Jesus and you're like, what is wrong with me, Lord? Why do I want this so bad? That's why. He wants it that bad too. You're experiencing what he is, except it manifests in you in the way of thinking in terms of a wife here on this earth or a husband here on this earth. Because you're not thinking about this to the same level that he is, because he's not going to get married to any one person. He's getting married to all of us. I think you understand what I'm saying, though. Don't be ashamed if you have that intense desire in you. It's a combination of what's going on in Jesus's heart and yours. Take care.